Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're back with another video. We're currently in LA right now. Looking through the map. Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to a brand new video. We've got a lot to unpack today. We're going to go over everything with the service vehicles, Granada Hills, the census, everything what's going on with Upland. This direction's really positive now, so I'm just excited. Like, structures have purpose now, like kind of the properties, the way like you build in, like the different stuff in the game all ties together nicely. And this is what I mean, like Upland's really starting to understand where to go with this, and that's what I'm excited about. Compared to this time last year, this is just amazing to see. Like, shout out to Upland with everything they're building right now, because this has really got mass onboarding potential, like with the new kind of announcements. Even with the service trucks, you know, once you put a crane and a dumper truck and also the cement mixer onto a property, these will actually speed up building times, and then you will be able to like move these onto other players like construction. So it's going to be really cool. So you've got like the construction hub plus these vehicles now, so there's loads of different ways to transact in the game, which is just going to add so much more kind of direction and strategy and opportunity for players coming in. So yeah, it's really exciting. The fire truck as well, so if you put this onto a fire kind of a structure, like next to a fire structure property, you will get like a boost as well. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. This registration starts on Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific time or 5 p.m. GMT in the UK, and then the sale begins on Friday at 9 a.m. PT or 5 p.m. in the UK. $190. So I'm going to try and get registered for this at 5 o'clock and then get one of these, but obviously if I can get two, I'll try and get two, but only 135 bundles. It's going to be interesting to see how quick they go. And then also everything else what's coming out, we've got the troves soon as well. I love the troves because that makes it more kind of like you're not just building residential to get uppies, because uppies will have a benefit, like I think financially, like kind of with UPX or with like dollars, not like kind of getting dollars, but you'll be able to kind of get your yield as such, like what we get now, but more like kind of with uppy payments in the future. And those uppy payments you'll be able to convert by buying properties and selling for USD and other stuff. So I see it moving over a lot more to like kind of uppy payments, but then everyone would just build residential. But with these service structures and troves, to keep the uppies happy, you will need the service structures. I love how it balances out residential versus service structures. A player what's just building like kind of micros is not going to benefit, because those uppies, what he can't supply with the troves or her, won't be able to keep those uppies happy, so those uppies will end up moving. So it's good that you have a balance between building service structures and also residential, so it just doesn't go with everyone building residential, which is so cool to see. And then also with the vehicles, it'll add on, so if you go over to census, you'll be able to see Granada Hills is pushed up to 5, which is amazing to see. So now we've got 3,759 residents, and we're number 5th now, so this is really cool. Service scores doing amazing. This is going to go up to about 100 probably in the next like month, maybe a little bit longer, but we've got a lot of big structures finishing like at the start of December, which will be cool. And then density scores going up nicely. Obviously Granada Hills has got 14,188 properties. It's going to take a long time to build out, but that's a benefit to us. Like, there's a lot of potential with this kind of area to build on in the future. And the main one's transportation score. This is where we're going to bring in from buses and other stuff. And then once Upland like kind of turn on the network effect with the bus stops and other stuff, Granada Hills has got a lot of kind of infrastructure there as well to push this score up. Kind of, if we can get into the 40s, I said we'll be in the number 1 spot right now, looking at different kind of neighborhoods and the way their scores are working. So it's getting interesting. But if we pushed up from 3,759 to say 4,000 residents, this kind of service score is going to go down, the decoration score is going to go down, but because it's above 100 you can't see it. And then obviously transportation score as well, so it's good pushing up your neighborhood, like your residents. But then you will need like obviously more vehicles, more decorations, structure ornaments, and then more service structures to support that. So right now we're at 3,759 and it's pretty cool, but we will need to continue building. So once we get to 100%, that might be 100% at say 4,000 residents, but once we push up to 5,000 residents, this might be 95 again, you know what I mean? If we didn't build any more service structures and add any more vehicles, this would go down also. So yeah, massive neighborhoods still need to, it's like, you know, with the Paradise versus Granada Hills. If Granada Hills says that 3,760 K, and then 6,228, 2.8. That means like these vehicles, the Granada Hills, say like it's half the size, it would need say 200 vehicles, but then Paradise would need 400 vehicles, if that makes sense, to get to the same kind of effect. So the more your like neighborhood grows, the more you need to like kind of build in vehicles, like buy vehicles and other stuff as well. So you can't just build and grow really quickly, like, you know, 4 times 5 times quicker than someone else, because you could, but technically you'd have to spend so much money into buying vehicles and other stuff that it's kind of good how it balances it out nicely. So the faster you grow and the bigger your neighborhood is, the lot larger kind of investment it'll cost to keep up that transportation score and other stuff. So yeah, it's getting really interesting to see how it's going. But I do believe with like kind of our growth and everything right now, if we look over here, just under 3 million sparkler, 91 residents now, which is amazing, 281 service structures and nearly 2,500 completed buildings. So this is going nice, 17.5% built out right now. So yeah, and 475 structures in construction right now. So yeah, buzzing with this. MMCS as well has got new assets. So this is a store at 10520 Balboa Boulevard. I will put it up on screen so you can see it right now. But if you go over there, I'll put it in the description as well. But these barrels, 10,000 UPEX, 25,000 UPEX, and then the red ones are 40,000 UPEX plus the tax in the store. But once you buy one of those, you will be entered into the bus raffle. So this is really cool. MMCS is going to continue to do this. I'll buy vehicles and assets for USD, and then I'll always have these into UPEX kind of thing. This is what I think is really good. So you'll be able to convert your UPEX and potentially win vehicles. Like, I want to add more to it as well. If this is really successful, you know, if we sell enough, right now we've sold like 250,000 UPEX worth of barrels, which is so cool to see. And I purchased a bus for $200. So if this makes like say 1 million UPEX, 1.2 million UPEX, it's beneficial for me, but it's also beneficial for the players as well, and it creates something really cool with MMCS. And then say it makes like 1.5 million or 2 million UPEX, that means then we could maybe give away $500 a sparkler, or we could do like bigger giveaways, and then the bigger this gets, so like more kind of prizes and giveaways we can do. I'm also doing the barrels as well, so if you see the red barrel here, you'll not just be entered into the giveaway if you purchase before Christmas Eve or on Christmas Eve up to midnight GMT time. So that'll be, I don't know Pacific, go work that out, but yeah, 40,000 UPEX plus tax. And then once we sell 100 of these barrels, I will be giving 1 million UPEX away. So I will put mints 1 to 100 into the wheel, and then if it lands on 76, whoever bought mint 76 will get that 1 million UPEX, or whoever owns mint 76 at that time will get that 1 million UPEX as well. So you're not just getting entered in to win the bus, you're also getting entered in to win 1 million UPEX once these sell 100 barrels. So that's really cool. And then I'll also add different like kind of competitions for the yellow and the blue ones as well. So 10520 Balboa Boulevard, go pick one up. It closes at midnight on 24th, but then obviously I'll spin the wheel on Christmas Day, so you'll get it delivered on Christmas Day, which is cool. And then if this goes really well, we'll start adding more kind of bigger prizes, different prizes, you know what I mean, kind of stuff. I'll buy it for dollars, and then we'll do the UPEX giveaways, because I'm trying to grow my UPEX and buy stuff with UPEX still. Other players are wanting to like get vehicles and also kind of convert their UPEX into stuff they can't buy for UPEX. So this means like you're not paying, well, I think it's like 2 million UPEX or 1.7 million for a bus right now. So this is a way that you can potentially like get it for a lot less. You get 1 entry with a 10,000, you get 3 entries with a 25, and you get 5 entries with the 40,000 as well. So go jump onto that now. I'll keep updating the store with stock, but yeah, when they're gone, they're gone. So shout out and go jump on and grab your barrels today. And that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Granada Hills is flying to grab those vehicles, get them into the neighborhood. We're trying to build as much as possible and just like create this really cool like neighborhood and community for everybody involved, which is going to be amazing. Once the barrels are finished with these giveaways, we will continue to do more kind of exciting stuff with MMCS. Once I get my sparklet balance up, I'm gonna start renting out more sparklet as well. Once Granada Hills is into like a stable position on the sensors and stuff, I'll start to rent my sparklet out to, it'd be cool if I just do it for like Granada Hills and stuff like that, do a lower price for residents and then a standard price for everybody, which, well, I think will be really cool. You know, if you're building Granada Hills, there's a wee discount attached to that to drive growth and demand in the neighborhoods. Yeah, buzzing. Just think like everything what's going on right now has got a lot of positive kind of future, and just It's really exciting. I'm looking forward to kind of the next 3 to 5 years to see where everything goes. And if the updates continue like this, there's a lot of, like, it's understandable now. Like, you can relate to it. Like, you know, your structures, your vehicles, like the way the services work, everything what's coming. I just see it all like tying together nicely and a lot more exciting and fun and not as confusing anymore. So, yeah, buzzing with that. Shout out if you like the content, click that subscribe button, like the video so you don't miss a future upload. Go grab 10,520 Balboa Boulevard so you can grab one of your barrels today, and then yeah, we'll spin that wheel on Christmas Day. So good luck to everybody. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Metaverse Melon, peace.